Hi, third grade, and welcome to week 7 of learning. This week, we are going to move on and discover a new part of speech called pronouns. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. And way early on, the first week of grammar, we remembered that a noun is a person, place, or thing. Here are some common examples of pronouns that you see when you read or use when you write. They are me, he, she, him, her, they, them, we, our, us, I, you, it, that, this. Notice that most of these pronouns are very short words, and again, they will be used to replace nouns, people, places, and things in your writing. Let's look at some examples. Sentence 1 says, Jack leaned over to pet the dog. Sentence 2 uses some pronouns to replace some of the nouns in sentence 1. Sentence 2 says, he leaned over to pet him. What nouns did the pronouns replace? He, in sentence 2, replaced the name Jack. Him replaced the dog. Here's another example. Sentence 1 says, Mia bought the shirt with Mia's allowance. Sentence 2 uses some pronouns and says, she bought it with her allowance. What nouns did the pronouns replace this time? Well, she replaced the name Mia. It was used to replace the shirt, and her is replacing Mia's. How can we reword this sentence using pronouns to replace some nouns? The pizza was hot when Tyler took a bite. Well, let's look for the nouns in that sentence. We have the pizza. We also have Tyler. Using some pronouns, we could say instead of the pizza, it was hot when Tyler is a boy, so we could use the pronoun he. It was hot when he took a bite. Here's another example. Sonia, Chris, and Cade walked to class. How can we reword this sentence using pronouns to replace some nouns? Well, in this sentence, we have 3 people, Sonia, Chris, and Cade. If we wanted to use a pronoun to replace all 3 of those names, we could simply use the pronoun they and write they walked to class. Now, when it comes to pronouns, you have to remember, you don't want to use too many in your writing. Why don't you think you would want to? Here's an example that uses a lot of pronouns. They looked at it and then gave it to her to show them. I see they, I see it, I see it again, her, and them. That's already 5 pronouns in one sentence. That's too many. And if you're using too many pronouns in your writing, your audience is going to be very confused. Who is they? Who are they? And what are they looking at? And who are they giving it to? To show who? There are too many unknown things here, so you want to keep that in mind when you're using pronouns in your writing. You never want to overuse them. Thanks for joining me this week, and I will see you back next week. Have a great day.